And briefly explain what reconstruction did they want you to do and what did you do at that reconstruction?
I got reconstruction eno kapa ho pita ho etsuwa tshwantshiso eno ya ketsahalo ba ile ba re o etse eng hantle ka tsela e kgethileng.
Lebaka la reconstruction tsatsi leo inele ho fumana distance from the neighbor to the kitchen of the crime scene.
Now, the reason for that reconstruction was to determine the distance from the neighbor
to the kitchen
to the kitchen of the house where the incident transpired.
And a Nikon camera, Nikon camera, get distance that
now the Nikon camera is what was used to, capture the distance or determine the distance that was required. Lolo hlobo le camera Nikon camera iyona ke yasetshenziswa ukuzama ke ukuthola ibanga noma distance leyo eyayifunakala.
Was that all that you had to do for that reconstruction?
Reconstructioning eno ke sohle se le la setsa mo.
Ke sohle se rileng ra se etsa.
And
bankopa statement.
That is all that we're done, and then they requested a statement from me.
And
baba yikho konke ukwenzeka khona lapho kanti okunye abangicela khona baba yi-statement.
And when did that reconstruction occur?
When? Reconstruction yenu yayitsala nini? I cannot remember the year. Tike angwazi angisakhumbuli ngamuphi unyaka la kwenzeka yona leyo nto ke ye reconstruction.
Do you recall making a statement to an officer by Ruben Nkosi on the 12th of June 2019 in respect of, is that relating to the reconstruction and the statement that was asked of you to prepare?
Statement similar na Leonard reconstruction in New York, which statement is in Wakutoro wa Nkosi statement
ke statement is neshloko ke Colonel Buthelezi ke se hendile ho yena.
I remember that the person that was in need of the statement was Colonel Buthelezi, which I gave to her.
So let's start at the back at the signing page, commissioning page. There's a date stamp for the police station, LCR3 Springs, the 12th of June 2019, and it will look like it was taken at 8:10 in the morning. And the person, I can't read the first name, but I can see Ruben Nkosi. Is that the document that we are talking about?
Kiona pampiru buangana ena ya statement saying horizontal system about sailing site Germany, Ufella local criminal record center, ya Springs na kwa written pass 8 saying ibekiana ena Ruben lebitso le leng halibona la ntle fela mona go hlalla Ruben Nkosi
khushulwayo Ruben Nkosi ke colleague ya ka Go Springs
yena na fana ka sona yena
anas auto.
Yeah, no, that is my colleague at Springs. It is Kushulwa. The first name there is Kushulwa Ruben Nkosi. He's the one that was commissioning this statement. Majego uyena roa fagistemp okanye fagisixhizo nje khona la kulesi statement o Kushulwa Ruben Nkosi usebenza kanye nami khona lapha ke Springs.
Now let's look at the document in front of you. Whose handwriting is this?
Mongolo kwama.
Mongolo kwakho.
This is my handwriting. Mina ngobebhala la. Sandla sami sisasibhala.
And if we look at the bottom of each page, page 1 it will be towards the right, and then page 2 it will be towards the left, And at the signing page, I see the Mosia signed and first number. Is that your signature?
It is correct. So this is my signature. Wait until loco. A signature statement.
Now, my lord, with leave of the court, it's a 3-page statement, but unfortunately, my right-hand side is cut, so I can't read these sections on the right. But the part that I want to refer the witness to is paragraph 10, and it's clearly legible.
That's it, fine.
Okay, I mean, that's it, my lord. So if we go to the last page, that is page 10 thereof, paragraph 10, page 3 thereof. If I read and I quote, the incident of a murder scene was reported 4 hours late, and the crime scene address was not yet known to me at the time it was reported to me. Instead, I was told to go to hospital. All the delays before me reporting the matter to relevant role players might have compromised the murder crime scene. Do you see that paragraph?
Yes, I can see this paragraph. Iskamego sezakala sokubulala sabi emva kwamahora awu4 kanti ke le ndawo ke yesigameko bengaziwa ngabanye amazwi iaddress yakhona ngenkathi kukhishwa leso sibikezelo saleso sigameko kahle kahle ke ngase ngiyatshelwa ke mina ukuthi mangiye esibhedlela kanti ke kwaba nokulibaziseka ekutheni lelicala ke lithi ukureportwa kanti lireportwa kuwo wonke amalungu wesiphoyisa abefanele ukuthi lelicala lireporte kuwo lokho kwenza ke ukuthi le sigameko ke sokubulala bekuthi ke asikho ke ngendlela esasifanele ukuthi sibe ngakhona.
Now, in your language, because this is your statement, before I pose any questions, because it may not be necessary for me to do so, what do you mean in paragraph 10 of that statement, in your own words?
Kamantsho ya hao o hlalosa hore mabapi le paragraph 10 ena
ke hlalosa hore crime scene engwe le engwe e hloka hore e phallelo ka bonako.
I'm trying to explain that every crime scene should be attended to without any waste of time. Lokho engizama ukusho lana ke kwi paragraph 10 ukuthi indawo yesigameko kwamele ke ukuthi kuyiwe kuyo ngaphandle kokumoshwa kwesikhathi.
Okay.
And seo sa hunkanako pele o reporta ketsahalo eje se kanna sa etsa hore ketsahalo isitisehe.
Now the delay in attending to the crime scene might compromise the scene or the crime scene. Kanti ke ukulibaziseka lokho ngokuthi abantu bafike endaweni yesigameko lokho kungaxekela phansi ake sisho mhlawumbe isidima sendawo yesigameko. Yeah, that would be all.
Now, just a few questions on this one, then I wrap it up. If you say this, it was reported 4 hours late, that means you got the call at 23:45 according to your testimony. This incident happened 4 hours before that time.
How buka hore camera 4 hours? When I will have it mane ka ba Fumana mahala ka 23:45. Ho bolelang hore ketsahalo ena ile ya etsala hora tsenne pele ho 23:45.
Ho jalo morena.
That is correct. So yebo mina ke ngathola ucingo ngo 23:45 amanye amazwi ukhola to 12 ebusuku. Kusho ke lesi sigameko senzeka amahora awu4 andukuba ke kushaye leso sikhathi esithi quarter to 12 ebusuku.
And as a crime scene investigator, like you are saying, urgency and brevity is required to attend the scene as soon as possible so that evidence is preserved, the scene is protected, and contamination is eliminated, correct?
Joale ka ile tulo ya tlo molao jwalo ka so hlabisitse gore go hlokana gore motho a tle a phakise go ya gona mo tulong eno ya tlo ya molao gore bopaki bo seke ba senyeha matsamana. That is correct. Yebo kweqiniso ngiyadingeka ukuthi umuntu angalibaziseki aye khona lapha endaweni yesigameko ngokusheshsha ukuze ke kungamoshakali ingxenye zobufakazi ezikhona endaweni yesigameko.
And you will also agree as a crime scene investigator that foot movement and people, unauthorized personnel on the scene will also contaminate the scene, correct?
Jwalo ka dumelana le nna mo jwalo ka motho ya fuputsang dinyo tsena tsa ditlolo tsa molao tulong tsa ditlolo tsa molao jwalo batho ba tsamayang ka maoto jwalo ha ba dumeletseha le batho ba itsamaelang fela ka ntle le tokafatso ya gore ba fumane ba le mono ha ya dumeletseha jwalo. That is correct. So ke bo kweqiniso ukuhamba okanye inyathelo zabantu ezibakhona lapha endaweni yesigameko kanti nje nokuba khona kwabantu lapha endaweni bengagunyaziwe ukuthi batholakale lapho kuleyo ndawo akuvumelekile.
And as a crime scene investigator, it is your duty to regulate the comings and goings of even authorized personnel for that matter onto the scene so that less contamination happens on the scene, correct?
Jwale ka le fokisi le leng hore le sebetsana le ditulo tsa ditlolo tsa molao o tshwantse go be le go gona go regulate ka matsamang go laola tulo eno khahlano le batho ba sa tokafatswang gore ba be mono le ka nako nngwe khahlano le batho ba ileng gore ba ya fihla mono le hae ka ba ile gore ba tokafaditse gore ba ka ba mono go jwalo. That is correct. It is correct. So yebo ngiyakuvuma lokho ukuthi njengomuntu osebenza ngeendawo zezigameko yabona lawo mandla abekwe phezulu amahlombe yami ukuthi ngikwazi ukulawula ukuthi ubani ofikayo lapha ukuthi mhlawumbe ugunyaziwe lo muntu okanye akagunyaziwe ukuthi abe khona kuleyo ndawo semahlombe umsebenzi wami ukwenza isiqiniseko lo abantu abanjalo abatholakala lapha yana okanye leyo ndawo ishiwa enjalo ingalawuleki.
And you are very right to be concerned that you were called after 4 hours because evidence has been led in this case that one of the neighbors, Maggie Piri, removed several number of alcohol containers that were on the scene because she didn't want the police to see that the people that were in the house were drinking alcohol, and furthermore that she cleaned the scene before the police arrived on the 26th of October 2014 at 13511. Do you have any comment on that?
Onepile he go bua ka taba eno ya taolo ka go laola tulo eno leng hore tlaleo ile a fihla ka mora go ratse wena e mongwe he wa dipaki ka e mongwe wa batho ba ne hore ibile ba aisane Megi Maphiri o ile a hlalosa taba eno ya hore go bile le dikane tsa jwala tse ding hore di le tsa mono le hore go hlokisa tulo eno ya tlolo ya molao pele go fihla maponisa mono ebe hona le go gong o ka tshwaelang ka gona ntleng yona e
ke a utlwisisa empa ke na ntlha
I understand, but I cannot remark on that, or I do not have a remark pertaining that. Ngiyakuzwisisa lokho ke kodwa ke anginakho ukuthi ngiyaphawula phela futhi.
I mean, that's it, my lord. Those are the questions for the witness.
Thank you. Yes, Nisi.
As it please the court, my lord, I only have one or two questions to the witness. I definitely want to know. Sir.
Ndate.
Advocate.
Yes, advocate.
The specialized task team that you found in the morning when you came back from attending the scene at Zonkizizwe and the other scene? Did they have in their possession any specialized equipments with which they were going to use to investigate the scene?
Specialized task team every way Fumana also what are Honamani goes on get the tuleng enwe kapa phosphorus of Fishamani of Manilore. Ubona ba tshwere di sejediso tse ikgethileng tse ka sediswang hona mono tulong eno ya tlolo ya molao.
Ba dula ba tsamaya le tsona di equipment tse tsa mofuta o.
They are always in possession or traveling around with such instruments or equipments.
Would that mean that on the day in question, that's now the 27th, they had them in their possession?
Ebe hono bulela hore ka di 27 re ka date e 27 ba ne ba di tshwere di sediso tseno bona.
Ke nana jwang?
I think so.
It's a pleasure.
I believe so. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Uthi-ke ngithemba ukuthi bebe yiphethe lezo isetshenziswa-ke ngalolu suku sikhuluma-ke ilokhu njalo i-specialized task team le ngithemba kanjalo ukuthi babe yiphethe lezo zinto ezisetshenziswa khona lapha endaweni yesigameko.
From your answer, I'm deducing a certain degree of uncertainty. Are you aware that they had them or not?
Jwalo go tswa karabong ya hao e kareng ke fumana go se go hlokana ga botsitso
ke tlhalosa gore di equipment tseo tse re di hlokang ba dula ba na le tsona.
I mean that those equipments, they are always in possession of those equipments. Logo enza ngokucacisa ukuthi lezo isetshenziswa bahlala benazo kubona.
Thank you, sir. Is there a point or a stage where, when you were in their presence, assisting each other, where such equipments were used?
Una lina komo ile ngoro wena ha o nona le bona hona mono ebe di sediswa tse di letsa tse kapo equipment e ile ya sejediso.
Ho jwalo.
Yes, it is so.
Where
we can so ukuthi lezo isetshenziswa zasetshenziswa mina ngikhona khona lapha endaweni yesigameko.
Where were they used?
Zasetshenziswa kae?
The UV light sources.
The UV light sources.
To capturing the fingerprint in the form of photo.
That we can capture the fingerprints in the form of a photograph. That is the equipment that was used on that day in question. Isona setshenziswa esasetshenziswa khona laphayana ke ukuthi kuthathwe ithombe nalapha.
And haholo nna ne ke ba bitsa haholo ka metal detector gore re kgone ho tracer any cartridges ka tlung.
And I actually specifically called them for the metal detector, so that we can then be able to detect any of the cartridges that were found inside of the house. Kanti-ke ngababizela-ke leso sizathu ukuthi bakwazi ukuzobheka nokuthola ukuthungatha ukuthi kukhona yini ama cartridge akhona ngasendlini. Isona sizathu esimqoka kakhulu esenza ukuthi ngibabize.
Did they then use what type of an equipment, these metal detectors?
Ebe hona le equipment e esetshenziswang khatlana le yona metal detector e.
What I'm trying to say is, did they then use this metal detector to detect metals?
Ebe bale ba isebedisa metal detector eno o leka ho detecta di metal mono kapo ho leka ho fumana di metal.
Che ya ka e sebedisa hobane ka tlung go na le dipitsa tsa steel, don't you get confused?
No, it wasn't used because there are items such as pots inside of the house, and that would have confused us. In other words, the usage of that would have confused us. Imagine azange isetshenziswe leyo equipment kwaphela ngaphakathi endlini khona into efana namabhodo. Manje lokho ke bebuyo letha ke ukudideka okuthize.
Thank you, sir. Now, you make mention of the fact that the recovery or the discovery of the bullet that was found on the tabletop was found as a result of you having used your eyes and your hands.
Ore go fumana ha kulo ene le fumana go matafole le fumana jena ka lebaka la gore wena o sebedise mahlo a hao le matso a hao.
Ho jwalo le ha e fumane ke warrant officer mhlahlobo.
It is indeed so, even though it was found by warrant officer mhlahlo. Manje kunjalo yebo nga sebenzisa ke amehlo nezandla zami na noma ke kunguthi iyatholwa nguye warrant officer mhlahlo.
Yes, I'm sorry, I should have explained. When I say you, I mean the team.
Sorry, how can you you bolela hore bongata ba lona jalo ka ba sebetsa mmoho ba utlwala mhlaka moifo.
Thank you.
I understand that.
Now, when you conducted this search, when you arrived at the scene for the first time, what stopped you from using your hands and also using your eyes in investigating the scene?
Hali fika gona mono tulong ya tlola molao ke ntwe leng ya o sitisa gore o sebedise mahlo le matso a hao. Go ntse go na le ba bang ba fuputse gona mono ka bo moifo wa batho ba fuputsang.
O ke ile ka sitiswa go focus go le monyakong ke nana hore bullet e ka mbuka e tsala hore e kene ka hare bareng ba mnyako.
Well, I focused a lot on the door, thinking that bullet may have fallen within the crevices of that door. Manje mina ke nga kakhulu kulo mnyango ngitshela ukuthi le nhlamvu yawela ngaphakathi komnyango okanye isicaba.
So you never entertained the possibility that it could have been somewhere else except for the inside of the door? Or a probability, yes.
Hawaka wanahana kantlani go dikgonego tsa gore e wetse monyakong fela. Ka mantswe a mang wa tshakela dikgonego tse ding tsa gore o ka nne wa etsagala gore ha ya wela ka monyako fela. Hawaka wa ya o fihlela ha ya ka o fihlela ntho
ho jwalo mre no.
No, it didn't cross my mind. Didn't cross my mind. Yebo azange ngifikele lokho ukuthi inhlamvu kunokwenza ukuthi ayiwelanga kuphela ngasemnyaka kunokwenza ukuthi mhlambe iwele kwezinye.
Thank you. Now I gather from your testimony that I can rightfully classify you as a seasoned scene investigator, not so?
Ebe ka be ke pila ke wena o motho ya futsang ka go ya fokisa ya seng a butswitse o iphitlhelong ba ha ke nne jalo. It is so,
and I'm grateful.
Ya no kwethenso lokho mina ngumphenyi ose evuthiwe emsebenzini wakhe ngamanye amazwi.
And I'm grateful for that, sir. Thanks. Now, you say in the course of your investigation you came up with two, I don't know whether to call them bullets or cartridges, but you found two items that were fired from a firearm, not so?
Gona le dintho tse pedi tse tsa fumaneha tse leng hore di hokanywa le sethunya ka se leng tsa tswa ha o thunya sethunya.
Ki bullet fragment e le nngwe e tholahetseng.
There's one bullet fragment that was found.
Yes.
Ukhona ingxenye ye bullet ya tholakala.
Ane ke le ke processor crime scene ke le
At the time that I was alone and I was processing the crime scene. ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi ke bengiloko ngiphenya leyo ndawo yesigameko and bengedwa ke ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes, and then the following day, you also found, Mhlahlo also found some item on the kitchen top that was also fired from the firearm, not so.
Kale tsatsile shatamang ya Mhlahlo ngifumana ntho engwe hape ile hore ile ya tswa sethunya go ya thunywa ke sethunya ya tswa ha sethunya sethunya.
Ujwalo mrena.
That is correct. Clear witness lokho ukuthi ngelanga elilandelayo uMhlahlo wase uthola okunyeke okwaphuma umathuma isibhamu.